And his team would want him out there for a couple of deliveries this evening, a little cameo. A 10-ball 30, just to keep that momentum up. They've done excellent work. He set himself, Yusuf Pathan. And I tell you what, he's that into the leg side for 4.
Yeah, ominous signs for Durban. Ominous signs. He gets deep in the crease. You see that so often. It's like awaking the lion. The lion is awake. And they know so much depends on Yusuf Pathan.
Yeah, that's very well bowled. It's an underrated delivery in this format, and I don't think so. I don't think we've seen enough of it. That is where you want to be operating at. That's a York, and you can do absolutely nothing with that. Yes, Yusuf Pathan trying to use the pace, but the line was important.
Oh, it's just brilliant, isn't it? The Zimbabwe vibes. You can feel it all around this Harare Sports Club. Dupavlon back on 8 from his first over. He's been quick and he's been aggressive, and they need some of that from him now. I have a feeling they might just try and bowl a little bit shorter at Yusuf Pathan. Chatara, he was a bit expensive. They've got 3 overs left. 85 for 3. The floating batting power play is being taken. And a good time for it with this big man at the crease. So destructive yesterday, powering his team to the final.
Yeah, this is going to be a big over in the match. A little tickle down the leg side. And this is the perfect start. You just get a feeling that Yusuf Pathan is going to target this over to get that momentum back again. It's a good start to the over for the Buffaloes.
Yeah, these 3 overs are going to be absolutely crucial. The Qalandars, they've got a good bowling attack. They've got to close it out. 3 huge overs in the context of the match. All up on the offside, 2 back on the leg side, deep backward square, mid-wicket. Oh no, he's got his line wrong again. It's easy pickings for Yusuf. Too easy.
Yeah, it's pace on. Dupavlon just a little bit too straight. I can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to angle it back in at the right center to tuck him up, but that's too straight. That's easy pickings for Yusuf Pathan.
No, lines and lengths wrong. Captain making a bit of a change now. He's putting fine leg back. So he was up short and he's gone back onto the boundary. They're going to bring up deep mid-wicket, so they've got a backward square and a fine leg. Dupavlon's playing good pace, only 2 men out.
Yeah, as a bowler in this stage, you need to understand what it is that Pathan wants. He wants you to bowl full. It's pace on again. It's a bit of width on offer. And it's 3-4s for the first 3 balls of this power play over. Excellent going by the Buffaloes.
Good for the Buffaloes, not so good for the Qalandars. Yeah, lengths and line wrong. Gets a little bit lucky, you'd have to say, but it's a good wicket tonight. The ball's flying off that bat. Yeah, you can have a smile, but he's got to get it in that hole. He's got to get it in that leg side. They've got 2 men out there.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to slow yourself down. Yusuf Pathan, he wants pace on the ball. Take a bit of pace off. Slow ball into the surface. Wide Yorker perhaps, and that's your options. He walks into the line. Does Yusuf Pathan. He goes downtown. Is it big enough? No, a couple of bounces and into the fence. Wow, I tell you what. Is this the shift in momentum for the Buffaloes?
Yeah, no stopping the Master Blaster in this sort of form. This is dangerous. Yusuf gets deep in the crease, straight through the line of the ball. He can do no wrong.
Yeah, with that boundary, it also brings up the 100 for the Buffaloes. Had a chat to that man in picture, Herschel Gibbs, a bit earlier. And he's so impressed by Yusuf Pathan, the ability. He said it worked a decade ago and it's still working. A good base to hit from. Sets himself again. Oh, I tell you what, that's a better length from de Pavlon, forcing him to hit across the line. That's where you want to be operating at.
Yeah, and at the stumps. Not leaving the stumps, not giving any width and not going down the leg side. This is straight, and he's a bit unlucky. What stayed a bit low, he might have got a wicket. So you're absolutely right about Yusuf. His base, his setup, there's very few players who can come in and hit sixes and fours the way that he does, right from the off. 4, 4, 4, 4. And a dot. Pressure on. Final ball to go. Yeah, well bowled. Well bowled. They'll sneak a quick single. So it's a good closeout from de Pavlon. It's 8 down, 2 to go, 102 for 3.
Tayab into the action. He's coming from the golf course end. He's going to the dangerous Pathan. Sets himself, that's in the arc. Did he get enough of this? Did he get enough of this? No! It's the Spiceman once again!
Huge wicket. Huge wicket just when he was getting going. Cool, calm and collected. The Spiceman takes an easy one and Yusuf Pathan is gone. 25 from 14. Yes, he had an impact. What a wicket this is. The up pace off and just doesn't get the power behind it. A little bit early on it. And up into the sky it goes. And you don't want that man underneath it. Boom! I gotcha, says the Spiceman. But I love that look. Yusuf Pathan goes 5 fours for 25. It's 102 for 4. Yeah, important time for Wesley Madaveri, the young man. Hometown man comes to the crease. Just a strike rate of 100. Hasn't had many chances, it has to be said. He's got Ravi Bopara at the other end. Will he get him on strike? Tayab's in the wickets.
Yeah, and I tell you what, it's not often that you get away with this length against Yusuf Pathan. But it was a slow ball, and he didn't get a hold of it. And the last man you want to find is the Spiceman when you hit him airborne. Yeah, they've been entertained once again by Yusuf Pathan. All right then, 10 deliveries left in this innings. Get a feeling the Buffaloes, they might need a few more. Get to 120 as a minimum.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. After that start, you've got to think about that. Hafiz started with 30. He was going strong, as was Banton. They've been good throughout the competition. You thought one of them might just go through. Could one of them get a big score? But as Durban have done all through the tournament, they've picked up wickets with regularity. Brad Evans has come on, he's taken wickets again. 14 in the competition. So they've just halted the Buffaloes. Not managed to get the momentum they would like. Mataveri now, it's got a chance.
Yeah, it's so important to keep thinking wickets. That's the only way you're going to stop the run flow. And for the Buffaloes, they would have wanted one of their in-batters still in at this juncture of the game. Unfortunately, they've got two new batters. Bopara, he needs to get going right from the word go. There's only 8 deliveries left. What can you get? You want to maximize them. Tayyab goes. Oh, it's gone down the leg side. Wow, I tell you what a hand by Tim Seifert.
Yeah, what a hand. That looked for all money. It was a bit of a wide one from Tayyab. He's been pretty accurate tonight, but he does exceptionally well. Does the Kiwi keeper. Yeah, brilliant hand there. Just saves two, saves a certain two. So Bopara's got another shot at it. Yeah, as you say, Vern, 8 balls left. Not much spin used today. It's such a good surface.
Oh my God!
Oh my word! What an unbelievable bit of fielding. Asif Ali, take a bow.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's moments like this. Bopara sets himself, goes downtown. Tell you what, it went like an absolute rocket, but how is this for a bit of fielding? Wow! He certainly saved his team 2 runs, Asif Ali. Yeah, good into the 9th over. The Buffaloes 110 for 4. Yeah, all the team owners. But this is an important moment in this match. It's the final of the Zim Afro T10. Brad Evans. And you just have a feeling that he holds the key to this match and the outcome of this match.
Yeah, big over. Zazai in. Tayyab Abbas leaves the field of play. The batter comes in. Brad Evans, huge over. It's a great start. They're going to sneak through for a quick single, and they do it well. A good start from Evans.
Yeah, it's the experience of Evans. He's been brilliant, especially in the middle overs and towards the latter end. It's again pace off. He has the ability to bring those stumps into play, and he's been highly successful doing that. Robbie Bopara will understand what he's trying to do. He needs to set himself, expect the slow ball, Bopara. He does. It's gone airborne, and I think they're going to pick up 2.
Yep, you're absolutely right. Expect the slower ball. Very difficult as a batter at the latter stages. You're thinking Yorker, you're thinking slower ball bouncer, all these different options. But you'll find Ravi will get deep in his crease. They all get deep, give themselves a lot of time. And as we've seen throughout the tournament, aim straight. They have got mid-off and mid-on back. Ravi will back his striking ability in these death overs.
Bopara goes downtown. Did he get enough on it? Yes. One bounce and into the fence it goes. They need a couple more boundaries. 397 force in this year's competition, but that's in the slot.
Yeah, waited for it nicely. Didn't try and overhit it. That was the key. Just a little punch. A punch with power. 130. 130, can they get there?
Oh, I tell you what, he's got a good piece of bat on this. And they're going to come back for 2. 9 of the first 4 balls. There's 2 balls remaining. Wow, you have to think 130. Can he go maximum? That man in picture, he's been excellent for the Calendars. Can he close it out? Wow, I tell you what.
119 pass score, so they've got that. That's in the bag. I think anything is a bonus, but you're in a final and you've got a good Calendars team. Brad Evans, 2 balls to go. This is hit hard, very hard, but I think it'll go straight to mid-on. Yeah, excellent stop under the context. And they'll get 2 again, so good over from Evans. He's closing this out, 11 from it.
Yeah, he has been brilliant, but you just get a feeling if this one disappears at the park, it will be momentum Buffaloes. Yes, they've just surpassed the average score, and that's a good place to be in, especially in the final. Runs on the board. Evans go to Bopara. Can he close it out? Bopara sets, and no! This has been the slots at the park. That is huge!
Ravi Bopara, you beauty! Didn't he love that? Didn't the crowd love that? And I know Herschel Gibbs sitting up in the stands would be loving that. Well done, Ravi Bopara. 22 off 10. Brad Evans, yes, he's been outstanding in the tournament, but he goes for 17. And is that the momentum the men in yellow need? They'll believe it is.
Yeah, 127. That's what they got, the Buffaloes. And how is that for a finish to the innings? Bopara sets himself. And wow, I tell you what, once he hit it, yeah, he knew he didn't have to run, because that is on his way to Bulawayo.
What a shot that is. I think he enjoyed it as much as you did, Vern. Well, there you go. So the first half is done. 10 overs done. Hafiz, 32, got his team off to a great start. The captain, Banton, was good again. Smeed, well, he struggled. Played across one early, and Yusuf, a little cameo. We expected that from him, 25 from 14, giving the impetus to the team, but it was Bopara at the end. That's 6, just powering them to 127, and the Buffaloes have got to feel they've got a real chance.
Yeah, the Calendars, they've opted to bowl first. To Pavlin, he was excellent in his first, took a bit of tapping in the second. Success for Tayyab, 1 for 26, 1 for 22 for Linda, and Omazai, 1 for 8. And you just have to get a feeling that 127 might be a bridge too far.
So the target, this is the final. Durban need 128 in their 10 overs. It's over par, but the Durban Calendars have got a good team. We're going to go down to Tanvi.
Herschel, from a team that started slow in this tournament, how proud are you of the boys to see them come this far?
I'm unbelievably proud. You know, I said to them the character that they've shown from, you know, that in that fighting spirit, you know, from the second game already, has been unbelievable. You know, I've got to give them more credit just for putting their hand up and, you know, taking responsibility and wanting to make a difference.
And I think that's something that Hafiz said as well, that everyone on the team has been putting their hand up and performing. It's not one specific person, it's a team effort, really.
Yeah, I mean, you're always going to have individual performances. I mean, we had an unbelievable performance by Yusuf Pathan yesterday. Yeah. But the guys have also chipped in around, you know, in the last couple of games. And yeah, once you have that momentum, you know, it's funny how simple you keep things, you know, and you do the basics right. You know, like I said, the basics of the game, irrespective of what the format is, never changes. So the more often you can do the basics, you know, the better chance of you winning, getting on at least on the right side of the result.
And how happy are you with the total that the boys have put up?
Yeah, very happy. We obviously knew last night's wicket was probably the best wicket they've played on, you know, for the whole tournament. We always knew the score wasn't going to be as high. but the guys showed a great intent. You know, one or two good partnerships. And I think we've got a really good score that we can defend.
And your bowlers have also been your strength. So who do you think is really going to have to come out and shine today?
Look, I think it's about bowling as a unit. You know, they have that various set of skills that they each possess. And it's just bowling according to the conditions. You know, they've obviously had the luxury of seeing how the wicket plays. So they just need to make the adjustment accordingly and execute as well as they can.
Well, let's hope it goes your way. Thank you for talking to us and good luck.
Oh, dear pleasure. Thank you.
Herschel Gibbs, such a man for the big occasion. Durban needing 128 in their 10 overs. And when we come back, it'll be a fascinating run chase. First 10 overs are done. It's the Joburg Buffaloes who have set the total. 128 the Durban Kalanders need in their 10 overs. And what a night of cricket we have. It's the final here at Harare Sports Club. Well, there were many highlights as the players walked out. A lot of pressure on both sides. A bit sloppy in the field from the Kalanders. But it was Hafiz again, that man, the captain, who's been in such good form. little bit of width on offer from Chitara, and then Banton got in on the act, and my word, was he severe. Anything short of a length was picked up and deposited. And you thought at this stage that they were on for 150, 160 even. Georgie Linda got his lengths wrong, too short. And then Hafiz had a bit of a brain fade. Decided to play all around it. Will Smeed, yeah, just one shot too many across the line, and we know that the ball stays a little bit low, and that mad Brad Evans gets to 14 wickets, but Banton, he kept going. He kept going. And this one went high into the night sky. There was some great fielding out there from the Spiceman in particular.
He's been good. He's been outstanding in the field, Spiceman, without the gloves on. And how well did this man play again? And he's played a very crucial role with bat in hand over the last 4 matches in this competition. Another one for the Spiceman on the boundary. And then there are a few more big strokes to close up the innings. So Joburg, after a whirlwind start, just reined in by the Durban Qalandars, and they've given themselves an opportunity to win this final. Durban Qalandars need 128 in their 10.
There they are, the 4 men. Seifert, Zasai. Seifert had such a good start. Zasai has picked up where he left off. 27 average and 175 strike rate, so plenty of experience there. 41 matches, approaching 1,000 runs. He's a man for the big occasion, plays all around the world. So these 2 guys that are opening the batting, beware of them. This guy has been in blistering form. 204, that strike rate, best of 71 not out, setting the highest total for some time. They need to get out if the Buffaloes want to win this game. They need to get these 2 men. It's a good wicket. And it's an exciting evening. There's electricity everywhere here at Harare Sports Club.
Impact substitution. Usman Shinwari, left arm seamer. Will Smeed, the man who makes way for him. Muzarabani. There was a struggle for him to adjust to this format early on, but he's in the last few days started to contribute in the wickets column. Been more than handy for his side. Now the captain has taken the ball himself. He's decided the first over is going to be his. He's done it a few times leading up to this final, and he's done a more than handy job. Mohamed Hafiz. He's got 23 matches, best of 6 or 4. That was in this competition.
Well, he's taken 11 wickets in this tournament out of the total 12 in his career. It's a good move for him to bowl the first over, knowing that the Zazai doesn't move his feet very well, and he knows a lot about Zazai's batting style. So he wants to just get those 3-4 deliveries in. The pressure will mount, and it's a good total for a big pressure final. 127 to get is a tough ask.
Yeah, the way they started, Joburg Buffaloes, it looked like they're probably close or similar to the scores we got last night, 140. So Qalandars did really well to rein them back in, but as you say, it's a final, and runs on the board crucial all the time. It just takes a quiet over first up, a few big shots, lose a couple of wickets in the first 2-3 overs, and your back is against the wall.
And we saw that yesterday. 2 high-scoring games, and the third game was a struggle on the same very pitch. And the pitch normally gets better in the evening, but this is not as good as yesterday's pitch. Still, 129 is a very good total. Clever shot. Reverse sweep. Seifert is due for a big score.
Yeah, he is. He set the tournament alight early on. Just gone through a bit of a dry spell, but well calculated. He knows that with deep mid-wicket and long on, difficult for him to get boundaries on the onside. What option have I got? The reverse sweep. He's played it to perfection.
It's a high risk, high return shot, reverse sweep. But if you have the knack of playing it, if you can generate that power and you can hit it hard on your unnatural side, then you are a winner. And in this kind of format, especially in T10, T20s, you've got to have this shot in your armory. You cannot do without it. Same as the ram shot or the scoop. You can't say that, you know, I don't play it well or I can't play it. You've got to have this in your batting composition. Otherwise, you'll struggle. A slow and sedate start for Durban. 6 for no loss after 1 over. The asking rate jumps up to 13.56. They'll have to keep an eye on, and this is the benefit of scoreboard pressure that adds to the bowlers' pressure. Also, Muzerbani has been fantastic. He is probably the pick of the bowlers. He's bowled all his overs in the power plays, and how confident this young man is. Very nice action. He's troubled all the batsmen, not given away many runs. His average is below 9, which is fantastic for this format. Starts with a standard stock ball, the one that is just short of good length, comes into the batsman. And if you have to get runs on this, you have to play across the line and create opportunities for him to take a wicket. Zazai has made a comeback. I wonder why he was dropped in the last game. He's the man. Oh, what a shot. We already said that Seifert is due for a big one. Law of averages say that the kind of form he is in, this is the big game. Comet the hour, Comet the man.
Wow, what a good shot this is. It's actually not that short. It's not a bad length from Muzerbani. Probably slightly too straight, but how well has he picked this up? Into the night sky.
Beautifully timed. And the best thing he did was he didn't play too much across. He was slightly with a straight bat, and the last minute just give that flick. It was played from within the stumps. Always a chance. If you miss it, then you're out. But what do you do when you got to chase 127?
Oh, what a good shot. Now he's gone slightly fuller. It's not a good idea on this pitch. Too easy on this surface to go straight back over the bowler's head.
This is too good a pitch to do that. The ball is hard. It's coming onto the bat nicely. I thought it'll be a slower one or a bouncer. Just gave him right in the slot. That hitting zone. Good length used to be the best ball. Whenever in trouble, bowl a good length ball. That's what the coaches used to say, but not anymore. It's the easiest ball to hit. Oh, another one. This is even bigger. Out of the park. 6-6-6. Delson.
I think that's on the 16th green at Royal Harare. That is humongous.
Game is on. Game is on in earnest now. The run chase is on, and we were hoping for a tight final. This is a good pitch. I thought maybe not as good as the one yesterday, but so nicely the ball is coming on. Got to take the pace off. That'll be boundary. The third man and point are in the circle. and just carved out, opened the face of the bat, played cleverly, and he is taking Muzarabani to the cleaners.
Yeah, Muzarabani this time, because he's been hit through the leg side and straight, because he's been too straight, decides to give it some width. Top edge, over third man, 4. 0.6664. 22 from the 5 balls so far. Change in the field, conversation between him and the senior statesman Yusuf Pathan. Backward square leg, up into square leg, mid on, down to long on. Good Yorker, it's a good Yorker to finish. Single taken as well, even better running. 29 for none after 2.
And look at that comparison. After 2 overs, Joburg were 28 for no loss, just neck to neck. This is what the crowd has come for. This is what the fans wanted. A tight final, a good run chase, and a good fight. Shinwari is back. He is also making a comeback. I think it's a good move, just to try and change the angle, bring a left-hand fast bowler in. Seifert is the danger man. You got to get him out. Will he get any swing from the city end? That's the question. Good ball to start with. Right length. He's a bit pacey. Not enough room for the batsman to cut the ball, and not enough leverage to go over the top.
It was the right line as well. Didn't give him the freedom to be able to hit either offside or leg side. Just forced him to get the single to the sweeper fielder. Shinwari brings up the mid-off to Hazratullah Zazai. He's played a lot of cricket with him. He knows that he'll be looking to go leg side. That's why he's got long on, deep mid-wicket, and a square leg just behind point on the leg side.
This will be interesting. Zazai has just faced 1 delivery compared to Seifert, who's faced 12. And it doesn't move his feet much, so this is the best option for him. Just shot of good length, the ball ducking into him, because he doesn't try and reach the ball. He just waits back, tries to utilize the pace. Anything square, he's fast to latch onto it. Look at those 6s. Seifert, as was expected. He has been the impact player for the team.
Short cut away, straight at the man, Junior Dala. Current run rate 12.8, required run rate 12.8. 32 for none at this stage. Joburg were 34 for none. So contest even Stevens at the moment.
Yeah, 32-run partnership. 96 required in 45 deliveries. Seifert has to stay. If he stays for 3-4 more overs, the job is done. Again, that cramped line used by Shinwari.
Yeah, it's well bowled. Over the wicket, angled it in, just rolled the fingers down the side of the ball as well, making sure there's no room.
4 good deliveries, just 4 runs off it. He's just got to shut out this over. 2 deliveries, cannot take liberties or be casual. Oh, he's hit it well. What a catch. Has he got it?
He's got it. Believe me, he's got it. That is a magnificent catch, and it's no surprises that it's Wellington Masakadza. He is an outstanding fielder.
But it seemed that probably he picked it a fraction late, and in the end he had to dive forward, and it's always been a problem in that area to side the ball. Wonderful catch, and what a comeback by Joburg. Big wicket this. 30 scored by Seifert in just 14 deliveries. He has to go out, and the score is 33 for 1.
Just checking the no ball. Yeah, that option's not giving us the best chance to see. Hopefully he'll be able to get a different angle that will give us a much better picture. Yeah, he's fine. He's behind the line.
Just behind. That was close. It could have been a big blow if Seifert would have walked back. And what a catch this is. Always difficult to dive forward.
Confirmation on the big screen. The issue was whether he was behind the line, and he was. And at his demise, Seifert outwalks Andre Fletcher. And he was fantastic yesterday against the Joburg Buffaloes. He took 31 off Wellington Masakadza's 5th over. I'll want to see the back of him quite quickly.
But Durban has the firepower. The Spiceman is here. 42 matches. Decent average. Look at the strike rate. High. He's been very prolific in this tournament. And in the outfield as well. He's taken 9 catches also.
You know, he's taken as many catches as if he's got the gloves on. It's been really good. And he's dropped one as well. Could have been more.
Well, the ball has been following him. And that happens sometimes, you know, no matter, sometimes you want to hide in the field. No matter where you go, the ball finds you. This was not connected as well as he would have liked to, but what a fantastic catch. He's picked it late, but made amends in there last.
Keep an eye on those comparative scores. Durban 34 for 1 at this stage. Johannesburg were 47 for none. So there was a period in the middle part of the innings that Durban Qalandars pulled back the scoring rate.
Well, the best way to stop the runs is to take wickets. They've taken the big man out, Seifert, the danger man. Zazai has been very quiet. Now it's his turn to take the lead. Fletcher will not hang back. If the ball is there, He's got the gift of sweet timing. Dala has been brought in. He's got pace. Let's see what line he bowls to Andre Fletcher. Should be outside off stump. Short pitch. The off cutter. Not much room, not much time for Fletcher to either pull or cut it.
Junior Dala. Good pace, raw pace. We've seen that under lights. He's got the ability to travel as well. But when he gets the ball in the right areas, gets the ball to go through very quickly, he's caused serious problems for the batting sides.
Look at those shoulders and his biceps. He's got that wrong foot delivery stride, which actually creates a problem for the batsman also. You have to get used to this. It just puts the batsman off the skip before he bowls.
And across the line. Now that length you should be looking to go straight. Even more so because mid-on and mid-off are in the circle. It's not the length that you want to be going across the line.
Well, this is the low-hanging fruit. Because Desai doesn't move his legs, doesn't try and reach the pitch of the ball. He has to rely on this across the line shot where he can use his left hand to create power.
Now, there hasn't been a call for a power play, but they've been bowling with just two fielders outside the circle. Joburg Buffaloes. Deep backward square leg. And a sweeper on the offside is what they had for Zazai. And they haven't gone for a boundary yet in the over. Now, I just wonder if this is correct. Or has there been a miscommunication? But as far as we know, it's not the floating power play. It's gone straight up in the air. It will be a great catch if he takes it. Nowhere near it in the end, Yauchi.
Did well to reach that, but very difficult to take that one. Running back into that area where probably you can't see the ball very well. But Andre Fletcher survives. Just the pace of Dala is bothering him now. And you're right. They're just being aggressive, are they? It's not the floating power play. They just got two fielders outside. They could have taken the fine leg back, and this would have been another wicket.
Found the gap. How they needed this boundary. Bit of extra bounce, but he's ridden it and got it in the gap for four.
Well, he was waiting for this one. He read it right. He was waiting on the back foot, and Dala actually just missing the trick. He's bowled three good deliveries, and this one was the same thing, and Fletcher was waiting this time. Connected it beautifully. The previous delivery, the ball came much quicker. He was not ready. But this time he knew exactly where Dala was going to bowl.
Wide called.
Nine of the overs so far. One delivery to go. Can Dala shut it with a nice dot ball or even just a single? Can he stop a boundary? Very crucial, this last ball.
Whoa. That is out of here. That is out of here. Spiceman's coming to the party. End of the fourth over, 49 for 1.
Durban Qalandars need 79 runs of 36 balls now. And the comparison, which is so important at this stage, Joburg were 54 for 1 and Durban are 49 for 1. Not much in it, only 5 runs in it. They've got the wickets in hand. This could be a close game.
Well, it's nicely set up, isn't it? 128 is what they need. 79 and 36. It's 13 to the over. 6 overs remain. 9 wickets in hand. That's going to be crucial.
Four fielders on the boundary. Long off, long on. Oh, that's a big one. Ultimately, Zazai walks out. Shimmies down to the pitch of the delivery. And look at that. How easy he made it look.
Yeah, the confidence and how quickly he gets down to the pitch of the ball is what allows him to hit the ball as well as he has, because no time for it to move either way. Look at that. It's out of here. Oh, this is nicely set up. Brings up the 50, 55 for 1. And it's only Zazai's 10th run that he scored in the partnership.
Well, most people don't realize that the cricket, the game is played between the ears. And this was clever. Hafiz was overconfident that Zazai is not going to step out. And Zazai was waiting. So he took that initiative and got that maximum.
Yeah, quicker, flatter, outside the off stump, but nicely placed. Come back for 2. 8 off the first 2 balls of the over.
Hafiz's potency has gone down a bit in the bowling. The first 3 games, he was sensational. Got 9 wickets in the first 3 games. 6 in 1. Bowled cleverly, faster. Now he's not taking any chances. He tossed one up and paid the price.
I think that's sensible, because they're only halfway through the over. They got 9 runs. And he's one of the guys who's been the heavier scorer out of these sides, so it's okay. He's still in. It's only 12 needed to the over. It's manageable. And even more so while he's in. Fielder back. Wesley Madevere has put it down. The captain's not happy.
Has he dropped that trophy? Will this catch cost them? This is 6 runs as well. It could have been a wicket and a dot ball. And look at this now. In the context of the game, what a big mistake. Game changer it could be.
Insult to injury. How often does this happen? He should be back in the hut, but he's out in the middle, dancing down the crease and hitting it properly this time. 299 sixes in the tournament, 68 for 1, and the Joburg Buffaloes well on course.
35 runs in 13 deliveries this pair has added. And look at that. It's a bonus. He knew that he was out. And now you can see the shoulders dropping. Hafiz is a bit deflated, and it happens, you know, one big mistake like this and suddenly the shoulders drop. They got to make a comeback. Have to pick a wicket now.
Oh, this man is on fire. He's on fire, the Spice Man. Boundary to end the 5th, 72 for 1, 23 from it. Oh, you can see the fist bump between these two. They want this. Pose for the cameraman. Given a chance 3 balls ago in the over, and now marching on, and you can see the reaction from Wesley Madevere.
Calanders are on the march. 56 from 30 deliveries. His partnership is 39 from 14. And the Buffaloes have got to try and find a way to get back into this game. Noor Ahmed, 10 wickets in the tournament so far. Got to try and get a couple of wickets in the next over. Fletcher has played beautifully. 28 from 8 balls.
Yeah, Noor, he's been impressive in this tournament. And his team is going to need him at this juncture. Zazai, wow, Hawks in his line. Get a feeling that there was a bit of an edge there, but how is this run chase so far for the Calanders?
Well, they've got to be brave. Hafiz is captained his side well. I know he's just had one dropped, and he's just got to go with what he thinks is going to get a couple of wickets. Cut the boundary option out and put Fletcher under pressure to try and muscle it out the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to think wickets. And I think this Noor over is going to be a massive one in the context of this match. Can he get that man in picture out? Fletcher, that's the one, that's the man they want, the spice man. They afforded him a life in the last over, but they need to get him out. That's the Buffaloes.
Quick single, oh, a throw. It was really good from Yusuf Pathan as well, who was long on to get himself in, so he didn't give away another overthrow. Fletcher was just sauntering up a little bit. Would have been fine. Now then, Zazai, he's looking leg side. He's looking to hit Noor Ahmed out the park.
Yeah, and we have seen it in this tournament. The margins are so small. 1 over, 1 wicket. Noor, Buffaloes need a wicket. And this is an impressive over so far. Only 2 off.
It is. And it is putting pressure on him. Zazai is looking for boundaries here. You can feel the pressure. He just wants it in his arc. Oh, that's really good. It's really good. It's a wild throw. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, there was absolutely no need for that, because he was suffocating Zazai. It might be a matter of him not picking him, but the length was impressive. You don't want to give the momentum away. Excellent over so far. Can he close it out?
Yeah, this is a big ball. Big ball for the tournament, this. It's a big ball. We've got to pick up 1, but what an over from Noor Ahmed. Just 4 runs come from it. It's a leg bye to finish. 6 overs done, 76 to 1. Well, it's so close at the moment. Comparisons between where the Buffaloes were at this stage, 77 for 2, where they got to in the end, 127. Shinwari bowled a good first over, only conceded 5.
Yeah, he has been impressive, but the reason why he's on, they need this man out. Fletcher goes downtown, and that's the start they wanted. The Buffaloes, that is a massive wicket. Yes, Mohammad Hafiz, he brought him on to do exactly this, in the safe hands of Wellington Masakatsa once again.
Just checking, that's fine. That is fine. And you could just see what that meant, that wicket, to Mohamed Hafiz. Couldn't muscle it, tried to muscle it. Safe hands. They are back in this, the Buffaloes. Fletcher goes at 29. Calanders 76 for 2. Asif Ali then in at a crucial time in this final. 13.5 runs and over required from here. Trying to push for 2. Yeah, comfortable.
Yeah, Usman Samori, he's been impressive. Again, picking up a crucial wicket at a crucial time for his team. It's the Spice Man. Yeah, he's got a wonderful set of hands, does Wellington Masakacha. He's been excellent in the field.
Yeah, and it just makes up for that drop by Madavera as well. You could see what that did to the side. There was people jumping on the floor and thinking that was it. Now, can they get another wicket? Because when you look at this lineup, Vern, I think these have got one of the Calanders have got one of the strongest batting lineups.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they've got most things covered. In terms of the batting lineup, they've got explosiveness at the top of the order. And they certainly have power eaters down the order as well. They've got another power eater and Linda coming on, then the captain Irvine. So they certainly have a lot of bases covered, that's the Calanders. But you just get a feeling that they need another partnership to take it home from here. Usman Samwari, he will have to make sure that he picks up another wicket for the Buffaloes. Wow, I tell you what, this is going to go down to the wire.
Yeah, think of the angle the left armer is giving Zazai here. That is the angle. That is the baseball shot. That is out of here.
Wow, I tell you what, the sound of the bat. And that brings up 300 sixes in this year's Zim Afro T10. He sets himself, and I tell you what, that was in the arc, and that's gone a long way.
New ball has come on because that has just been hit out of the sports club at Harare. 300 tournament sixes. Change of field as well. Hafiz went straight up to Shimwari. Looks like they've actually found the ball. It's coming back on now. Looks like they're trying to get that ball back. So the replacement ball is being thrown off. And the ball that was just hit over the stands is back. So a change in field. They have now 2 men out on the offside to the left-hand, a backward point and a cover. I think that means got to go wide, full and wide.
Yeah, you certainly want to stay out of the arc of Zazai. He's going to look to go leg side. But what I enjoyed about Hafiz, he walked over to his bowler just to calm him down. Execution, this has to be wide. Yes, well bowled.
Yeah, it is. It's really well bowled. You're right. Keep it out of his strength. His strength is anything off stump, maybe just outside to leg, is all his. With that backlift and the way that he just clips it over the leg side. 10 runs from the first 5 deliveries. And you just see the calmness from the captain.
Yeah, that is important, especially at this stage of the game. You want clarity at the top of your mark. You don't want to rush it, and very often when you get to this stage of the game, you just rush as a bowler. You forget to think, You have to reset, focus on what you want to execute. It's the last ball of the over. It's a big one. He goes to Asif Ali. Ali set, and that is very well bowled. At the end of 7, the Calendars 86 for 2.
It is the perfect Yorker. And good sportsmanship from Asif Ali, because you see he kicks the ball and he's not going to take the run. Look how deep he is in his crease, Asif Ali. So the Yorker length needs to be fuller than normal. Pressurised time now for the bowlers. Noor Ahmed with just 3 runs. It certainly is full. And they've enjoyed their evening at the Harare Sports Club. Now then, the pressure's on. The pressure's on, and Zazai delivers straight down the ground for another maximum.
Yeah, you get a feeling that the last over Noor bowl team, he had the upper hand, and he wanted to make sure that we rectify that straight away. Give him a little bit of width, and that's in the arc of Zazai. If you're going to bowl it there, I'll tell you what, he's going to go downtown, and he's hitting them cleanly tonight.
Yeah, he's thinking this is the over. This over, a big over of 20-25, this game is done. That must be close. It has to be close. Keep an eye on the umpire. He's given runs.
Dominic Cork, I tell you what, this look at Jason. It's the ball turning back into the left-hander. Oh, I tell you what, that's a good decision.
It is.
Yeah, give credit where it's due. That's an excellent decision.
It is, because there's 2 bowlers here who we're giving him out. But
yeah, I tell you what, as soon as that struck the pad, myself and Dominic Cork were appealing with the bowler. But wow, I tell you what, this is going down, and we're sitting on a knife edge. 35 required of 16. Can he pick up another wicket, Noor?
Flatter tried to just go wide. Tie him together. He's just helped tie Zazai's laces, tie him together. That's okay. That is okay for Noor Ahmed, because it's flatter, it's lower, he can't get underneath it. And even though they're off to a good start, they're still 33 from 15.
Yeah, I have to say, he's impressed me. This Noor Ahmed doesn't allow batsmen to set themselves against him. Of course, he can turn it away as well as back into the left-hander. And that's massive. That's key. Wrist spinners in this format is always entertaining. But you just get a feeling he needs to get this man out. He sets himself against Zazai. Get it to the cover fence. Is he going to keep it down to 2? Yes, it is. They're going to come back for a second.
It's just every ball now. Every ball now is important. Buffaloes, they're happy with 1s and 2s. Calanders, they're looking boundaries. They're looking boundaries, and they want to hit it straight out the park like Zazai. 2 6s in the over. 17 runs now from these first 5 deliveries. And 100 is up.
Yeah, he's down the track. Doesn't get to the pitch of it. And very often when you don't get there and you follow through, those are often big 6s. Yeah, I tell you what, the Calanders, they want to finish this in a hurry. Yeah, you can just hear over the stump mic, wicket. There's still a belief. 25 needed of 13. Noor goes to Zazai. Zazai down the track again. Oh, I tell you what, a bit of fortune. The end, the 8th over. The Calendars 104 for 2.
.38 from 19 for Zazai. He is trying to lead his Calanders side to the win. There's a little bit of a conference going on right now.
Yeah, and I can tell you what this is, Dominic Cork. In the 4th over, we've seen Junior Dala bowling with 6 fielders up in the ring. And I think Mohammad Hafiz is just saying to the umpire, I told you that that was meant to be the power play. And I tell you what, by the looks of this field placing, that they might actually have taken that power play.
So just to let you know that the floating batting power play was taken in the 4th over. And what that means now is that Muzrabani is back into the attack for his last over. Expensive with his first 23 off it. They need 24 from 12. It's now about how can he stop this boundary.
Yeah, you make mention of the fact that he was expensive in his first over, but you have to put that out your mind. You still have an opportunity to win the game for your team. You pick up 2 wickets here. He's been impressive in the tournament for his team. But this is the moment that every cricketer lives for. And I tell you what, Dom, you pick up 2 wickets here, and you put your team right back into the contest. You have to feel momentum is with the Calendars at the moment.
Absolutely, this is what you do play cricket for. Be the hero, whether it's with bat or ball, be the hero. How are you going to do it? Execute your plans. Looks like he's going to try and go full and wide at him. 2 fielders out on the offside, deep point, deep extra, here we go. Good start. Asif Ali will push 2, will they get 2? No, so just a single off. That's good from Muzrabani.
Yeah, these are the moments as a cricketer, this is what you live for. This is the moment you'll be remembered for, winning these moments. And he has an opportunity, the young man, Muzrabani. He's been impressive throughout this tournament. Can he do it for his team one more time? He goes to Ali. This is going to be a massive matchup. Ali sets, and that's well executed once again.
Absolutely brilliant. They're pushing 2. Direct hit would have been out. Bit of a wild throw, but it's a perfect length. You can see what Asif Ali is doing. He's going deep in his crease. Muzrabani full.
Yeah, he has that ability just to jump back and sets himself. He's trying to put the bowler off by doing that. Don't fall for the trick, Muzrabani. Keep going at that Yorker. Oh, he's tried to follow him, but he'll have to re-bowl that ball again. You don't want to give too many extras away. Not at this stage of the game.
Yeah, it just went too far, didn't he? He's got a job to do in the next 4 balls, so has Junior Della. At the moment, it looks like he'll have to bowl the last over. So he needs to get his mind switched on right now. It's all about these next 4 deliveries from Muzrabani. Oh, it's length delivery. It is out of here. 6. Pressure back on the Buffaloes.
Yeah, this is exactly what Asif Ali wants. He wants Muzrabani to miss his length. Little jump back again, he sets himself, and wow, he is one of the cleanest hitters of the cricket ball, especially at the back end of a game. Yeah, you can't be bowling them there, son.
Well, sometimes when you get to finals, you don't have the drama. We have the drama here. Can Muzrabani hit back here? Can he hit back? No. Asif Ali has hit him straight into the stage. Back-to-back maximums. They're down to a runner ball.
Yeah, it is the stage for the entertainers. And wow, we have been thoroughly entertained. Asif Ali once again so still, but the time he hits and make contact with the ball. Yeah, 8 of 8 needed now, and that was all they needed, was 2 big boundaries. Mohammad Hafiz, he's been excellent marshalling his troops throughout the tournament, but you just get a feeling that the Qalandars, they have taken this one by the scruff of the neck.
Absolutely. Don't mind if the singles here now. Don't have to worry about it. 7 from 7. They have been a dominant force in this inaugural T10 tournament, because when the pressure's on, they have the big match players that take them over the line.
Yeah, absolutely, Dominic Cork. It's all about winning those moments, those big moments in a game. And the Qalandars, you just have a feeling that they managed to win most of those big moments throughout the tournament, let alone the final.
Owners of both sides enjoyed their day out at the moment. Good finish. Wide Yorker, right in the hole, right. Junior Della, can you defend 7 off that last over? Just really cool under pressure. Asif Ali. The conference goes on between captain, senior player Yusuf Pathan and Junior Della about lines. If he bowls any length here, he's going out the park. Slower ball is a gamble.
Yeah, and that might actually be the gamble that you need to take, because you need wickets. You don't think they're going to defend 7 runs by not picking up wickets. They need to get Asif Ali out, and hoping that the new batsman is going to struggle when he comes to face. Junior Dalla, you've got 7 runs to defend. Can you do it for the Buffaloes?
4 fielders are in the circle on the offside. Hafiz is trying to get close to stop the single. Length ball. Length ball might get him a wicket first up. No, dropped. Shinwari, what are you doing? How did you drop that? Wow. Junior Della did everything right.
Yeah, we were talking about that gamble. It was a slower ball. Asif Ali sets himself, but mishit it. You can see in the disappointment in his face. And I tell you what, he didn't even get a hand on that, did Samwari. That is massive.
Oh, it's a wide. It is a wide and gone through Tom Banton as well.
Yeah, if they had a chance, they needed to take that catch, unfortunately. And with that drop chance, you just feel that that is the final nail in the coffin. Yeah, they're on their feet again. And it's due to this mistake in the field by Usman Samwari. just pressure. That's what finals do. This partnership 49 from 21. They need 3 from 5 balls. Is Zazai going to finish it in style? You bet he is. What a way to finish the Zim Cyber City Zim Afro T10 tournament, the inaugural one. They won more games than any other franchise, and they have thoroughly deserved to win this tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. Deserved winners, the Calendars. They win this final by 8 wickets in a clinical and an impressive run chase. And that man, Zazai, 43 of 22 deliveries. Samwari, he was part of a massive moment that could perhaps have seen a different result here this evening, but not to be. It's the Calendars. They've been impressive throughout this tournament, and they are the winners, deserved winners of the Zim Afro T10.
Yeah, you have to give credit to the Buffaloes, the way that they fought their way back into the competition, got themselves to the final through brilliant